Welcome to the Daily Calm. Today we'll be exploring the challenge of indecision. Let's start by establishing an erect and dignified posture. You might even imagine yourself sitting with the stillness of a mountain. Sit with the head elevated directly above the neck and shoulders. Tuck the chin down slightly. And as you settle into this dignified state, perhaps make an intention to maintain this wakeful posture through the sitting. Be mindful in each moment of how you're sitting and where you're sitting as a way to affirm your commitment to wakefulness, the reason you're here. And in this wakeful posture, turn your attention to the breath. Feel the breath. Taste the breath. Touch the breath with your awareness. Focusing on how each inhale turns into an exhale. And to strengthen concentration, if you'd like, you can count your breaths. After each inhale and each exhale, mentally count 1. And then repeating the pattern, breathe in and out. And when the lungs are completely empty of air, count 2. The counting doesn't lead the breath. The counting follows the breath. Use this technique as long as you require. And once your mind has stilled, begin to focus on the breath alone. Breathing in and out. And now, gently relax your attention. Today, we'll be talking about indecision. Every day, we make decisions. Some are tiny, others monumental. What to wear this morning, and where to live next year. What career to pursue, which flavor of ice cream to devour. When faced with an important choice, we can become immobilized by indecision, fearful of making the wrong one and coming to regret it later. But decisions are inevitable. No matter how reluctant we might be, we must make them and then make peace with them. Of course, it's healthy to weigh options and ponder outcomes, but long periods of indecision can leave us stressed and anxious. Sometimes we must make a choice simply to move forward, even when we're not positive it's the right one. There will be elements that feel right, others that won't. But making an informed decision, even one that feels good enough for this moment, provides relief and allows us to rest. So the next time you struggle with indecision, take a few deep breaths and create some space. Listen deeply to both your intuition and your sense of reason. Trust that you're making the best decision you can make right now. Notice how freeing it feels to follow your instincts and trust your judgment. Rest in the relief of simply having made that decision, remembering that even if you end up making the wrong choice, you'll have gained insight that can guide you in the right direction. As Doe's Antimata says, decisions. We can think about things, turn them over in our minds a million times, play out possible scenarios, but really, when it comes down to it, you have to go with your heart and move forward. Maybe things will go well. Maybe they'll turn out poorly. Every decision brings with it some good, some bad, some lessons, and some luck. The only thing that's for sure is that indecision steals many years from many people who wind up wishing they'd just had the courage to leap. Now gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.